and Joss's Hill is held up at the back of the field by Darryl Jacob. Now they set their sights on fence number 12, and Thistlecrack towards the inside attacks that fence, reaches for it. Q-Card now angles in to try and join him in a Colin Tizard 1-2. On now towards fence number 13. Thistlecrack on the inside, led there by a length, the almost half length, Q-Card in second. T for 2, and now the final open ditch for Thistlecrack. He's taken 3 ditches, all of them he's attacked from outside the wings. He comes out towards this ditch. Thistlecrack jumps it, pinpoint accurate. To the outside, Q-Card now has got right to his throat latch. Back in third is T for 2, and they're getting away from Joss's Hill and Silviniaco Conti. It was Thistlecrack again, a mighty leap on the inside by half a length. Q-Card picked up with him, and now they're pressing on as they make the turn out of the back straight, and they have now 3 more fences to take in the 2016 running of the King George, and it is the novice Thistlecrack who's cleared away by 5. Q-Card, his stablemate, is in second. T for 2 is in third. Joss's Hill is in fourth, and then Silviniaco Conti. So 3 more fences to take for Tom Scudamore and Thistlecrack. Here is the third from home, and again he jumps it bold and big, and he's clear by 5. Q-Card is giving game and gallant chase in second, followed by T for 2. The second last now for Thistlecrack. He comes to it in splendid isolation, and he's over safely. Still that lead holding at 5 lengths over Q-Card in second. Joss's Hill rallying for third, and now the 18th and final fence for Thistlecrack as he comes, tries to measure it. He's at it now. He's over safely, and he is clear. And on only his 4th run over fences, the novice Thistlecrack is going to win the King George. Thistlecrack is the champion of Christmas.
Road to Riches is still there on the outside. Champagne West pulled up before taking that fence as they turn now to another open ditch. It's Village Vic with Vautour right on the leader's tail now in second place. Road to Riches over in third. In fourth place, Smashing. Then Alpha Off, Gil Gamboa, Joss's Hill, Valsalido, Vibrato Valtat trying to make a little bit of progress. This is the fence at the top of the hill. And out in front, Village Vic, Vautour and Road to Riches. They step over it in front, and they'll begin the turn downhill towards the 4th last fence with Alpha Off in 4th place. Then in 5th is Smashing. Joss's Hill, the white cap of Valsalido, improving from well back as now Vautour moves through to the lead as they take the next fence. Vautour over Vibrato Valtat is a 4-4 from the finish as they now begin the run downhill towards the 3rd last. It is Vautour, Pink Jacket, tanking along. Road to Riches, last year's Gold Cup, 3rd in second. The grey Alpha Off. Village Vic has run a mighty race, is still on the premises, and then Valsalido who's creeping into it. Vautour lands over that obstacle with Ruby Walsh still sitting quietly. Road to Riches, however, hasn't given up the chase. Then Alpha Off, Village Vic, Valsalido, they turn for home. Vautour and Road to Riches locked together here in the Ryanair. Alpha Off is 3 lengths back. An inch of rain is let out. Vautour grabs it with gay abandon and moves to the 2nd last, breezing along. Road to Riches, Alpha Off, then Valsalido. Vautour is over the 2nd last. Road to Riches is 3 lengths down. Then Alpha Off down towards the final fence in the Ryanair, and Vautour comes towards it with a 5-length lead, steadies into it, it's over the other side. Road to Riches 2nd, Alpha Off, Valsalido, all quality horses, but they can't get near Vautour, who's going to land a festival hat-trick. Another winner for Ruby Walsh. Vautour, different gear in the Ryanair.
Sceaux is third, Joss's Hill, Sub-Lieutenant and Allery under Sceaux. Measures it well. Ux's Andre in second, the leader going a little bit further clear. As Ruby just changes his hands on him as they go to the water, trying to get a little bit of a hold perhaps. Here's the water jump coming up. Under Sceaux by 5 lengths from Ux's Andre. Sceaux over in third, Joss's Hill 4, Allery, Sub-Lieutenant Vaniter and Empire of Dirt. Now an open ditch. Under Sceaux comes in to take it. And he's over safely from Ux's Andre. Good jump from him in second. Sceaux third, Joss's Hill. Allery, Sub-Lieutenant Vautour, Empire of Dirt at the back of the field. Bit of ground to make up at the moment. Still some way to go as they clear the next plain fence. And it's still Sceaux galloping on strongly as they round this left-hander and now head towards the open ditch. Uxisandra, 3 or 4 lengths down in second. Sceaux is third, and then Allery on the inside. Oh, Sceaux was very bold there and just went through the top of the fence. Sceaux, but it didn't stop him, and he's still powering along from Uxisandra as they go to the next. Sceaux comes to this next plain fence. This time he measures it well, and Uxisandra made a slight mistake in second. Josses Hill, Sceaux, Allery, then Sub-Lieutenant Vautour, and Empire of Dirt just nudged along at the back. They head now left-handed towards 4 out, and Sceaux comes to it with a 4-length lead and jumps it really well. Uxisandra in second place chasing, just shaken up now. Then Sceaux, and Sceaux's just got 1 or 2 of them at it now as they run down the hill. Sceaux and Ruby Walsh is about 6 lengths clear, still galloping on mightily well towards the third last. Sceaux comes in to take it. Great jump over safely. Uxisandra, Sceaux, Vautour, Josses Hill, Empire of Dirt trying to get out of trouble in a bit of a crowding issue there as they race on towards the final turn. And Sceaux still pouring it on. They're trying to close him down though. Sceaux by 4 or 5 lengths. Sceaux running a big race in second in hot pursuit. Then after the Sub-Lieutenant Vautour, Josses Hill, Empire of Dirt is now pulled out wide and begins to run on. 2 out Sceaux. Brilliant again there. 4 5 lengths to Sceaux second. Sub-Lieutenant Empire of Dirt, Josses Hill. Are they playing for places? Sceaux, here it is. The final fence. Sceaux. Oh, he was superb. Sceaux now muscling his way up the hill. Chasing hard is Sub-Lieutenant. Can he hold on? Sceaux up in distance today. Can he last it out up the hill? He's driven out by Ruby Walsh. He's going to get there. Sceaux wins the Ryanair.
So I like to move it to Constitution Hill, who again wasted no time in the air. Very neat, very economical. State Man is being sent closer now. He's moving up onto Constitution Hill's tail and only 2 lengths off the lead as they approach halfway. Vauban against the rail, working across to Jason the Militant. Not so sleepy, has slightly lost his position. Last but one and outside Zanahiyr. Flight at the top of the hill. Constitution Hill right alongside I Like to Move It. They're being slipstreamed by State Man, Vauban against the rail, and Jason the Militant, belying big odds at this stage between horses. Couple lengths away to Zanahiyr and Not So Sleepy. Now the downhill run towards the third last in the champion hurdle. I Like to Move It has got Constitution Hill right on his shoulder. In third place, Vauban, accompanied by State Man. Jason the Militant now being ridden along, Not So Sleepy. Zanahiyr, the red cap, in behind as they close in on the second last. I Like to Move It, Maroon Jacket. Constitution Hill alongside. De Boinville still sitting quietly. Townend, the yellow sleeves, in behind, stalking his rival on State Man. Vauban still bang their pink silks. Zanahiyr, the red cap, in touch. Russell just beginning to work away, and Constitution Hill bounds to the front at the second last. He lands 2 lengths ahead. State Man is now moving off in pursuit. Vauban in third as I Like to Move It weakens away, and it's Constitution Hill sweeping around the final turn. Now he's asked to go. De Boinville asked him to quicken. He takes 4 5 lengths out of State Man, who's giving game chase. Constitution Hill from State Man and Vauban. The final flight in the champion hurdle. Constitution Hill, hold your breath. He's long and he's over clear from State Man, who's chasing, but he's chasing his shadow, and it's Constitution Hill, one of the hurdling greats. He's close home. Constitution Hill, simply breathtaking, wins the champion hurdle in a rout.
Leg turn. They're now through the halfway point of the JCB Triumph Hurdle, and the further they go, the further David Casey and Dear Carly go clear. It's now nearly 5 lengths to Our Conor, 2 back to Rolling Star, followed in fourth by Far West and then Stockton's Wing. Gassing Golf and Swinnymore making ground very wide out on the track. A slight mistake there by Stockton's Wing, and also at the back of the field a mistake by Hidden Justice. Masters Blazing is struggling very badly now, so too is Some Others Do Have 'Em. Also Vasco de Ronceret has yet to pick up from from the back of the field as they make the turn, making the long run down to the second from home in the Triumph Hurdle. And Dear Carly is out in front. He leads still by 2.5 to 3 lengths over Our Conor, always his nearest pursuer in second. Swinnymore on the outside with Far West and Rolling Star. Limpet Light to the inside. Stockton's Wing likewise racing in 6, and then Semetagal in the purple and yellow hoop staying on, followed by Gassing Golf, who's running a mighty race. Crispy Green likewise is staying on. Lac Fontana is now being driven, and they've now gone clear of Vasco de Ronceray and King of Doos into the wings of the second from home. Our Conor looms menacingly now up on the outside of Dear Carly, and the Irish are 1 and 2. Back in third, Rolling Star with 3 lengths to find now on the Irish Raiders as they swing the turn, and Our Conor has cruised into the lead for Brian Cooper. He takes a nonchalant look behind and clears away by 3. Dear Carly, Rolling Star, Semetagal and Far West are next, followed by Vasco de Ronceray, Crispy Green, Lac Fontana and Swinnymore. But racing down towards the final flight, it is Our Conor and Brian Cooper. They've gone clear by 10 lengths. The danger now is in front. The 8th and final flight. He is over safely. Our Conor is clear and away. Semetagal staying on to the inside of Far West, but the winner has flown far, far away. A banker of the meeting for many. Our Conor wins the Triumph Hurdle. Then there's a break of 2 lengths back to Sprinter Sacre over the ditch in third position for Barry Geraghty. Titaniano and Andy Thornton next, followed by Wishful Thinking and Richard Johnson, and still he waits Ruby Walsh aboard Sanctuaire as they go over the plain fence between the open ditches. In second place, Mel de Bivra got rather low, and Sanctuaire's just been niggled along now at the back of the field, taking the dogleg turn on towards the open ditch, and it's Sizing Europe who picked up the running as they crossed over fence 9, leads them towards the 10th with a lead of 1.5 lengths, but on the outside, Sprinter Sacre, and he had a misunderstanding there with Barry Geraghty, a bad mistake by Mel de Brive, which stopped him in his tracks, and he's dropped right back to last place. So they make the run now down the hill, and they've just got 3 fences to take in the Sporting Bet Queen Mother Champion Chase of 2013, and it is the former champion, Sizing Europe, with the heir apparent on the outside, Sprinter Sacre, and these two readily have gone 12 lengths clear of Sanctuaire, and then on the inside, Wishful Thinking, coming down now towards the third from home, little between them. Sprinter Sacre on the outside emerges with a narrow lead. Now niggled to the inside is Sizing Europe in second. They are still 15 lengths clear of the third, who is Wishful Thinking, and then back in fourth races Sanctuaire, and tailed off is Titaniano as they now begin to make the turn with 2 more fences to take, and stumbling there at the path as they were about to make the turn back towards home was Sizing Europe, but it was Sprinter Sacre who turned in with a lead, an effortless lead of 4 to 5 lengths over Sizing Europe in second. In third, Sanctuaire on the outside of Wishful Thinking, down to the last, and a nation holds its breath. Sprinter Sacre is away and clear. Sizing Europe is best of the rest, but he is scintillating, he is sparkling, he is spine-jingling as they race up towards the line. A perfect 8 out of 8 over fences. We may not see his like over fences for some time to come. Sprinter Sacre is the champion chaser.
Watch live racing now on racingtv.com.